Hey, welcome to this podcast. And I'm really excited to talk about this podcast. And it's entitled Three Revenue Killers Hiding in Plain Sight and How AI Can Fix Them for Good. So let me start with a question. How many of you would say your business is doing fine? Not terrible, not amazing, just fine. Like, you're getting customers, making sales, paying the bills, but deep down, you know there's more there. More revenue you should be capturing, and you can't quite put your finger on why it's not happening. Here's what I've discovered. Most businesses aren't failing because they're bad at what they do. They're just hitting walls because of three specific problems that are so common, so invisible, that you don't even realize they're costing you money. I call them business blind spots. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what they are, how much they're actually costing you, and how AI can fix all three of them. Now, before we dive in, let's address the elephant in the room. That's right, AI. Some of you are excited and some are skeptical, but here's the reality. AI isn't coming, it's already here. According to McKinsey, over 60% of businesses like yours have already implemented AI. Your competitors are making a choice right now. The ones who figure out how to use AI to plug their revenue leaks, they're pulling ahead fast. The good news? You don't need to become a tech expert. You just need to understand three specific problems happening in your business today and how AI solves them in a way that's simple and immediate. Now, to preface all this, you need to understand customer behavior has fundamentally changed. Microsoft found that the average attention span online is now 8 seconds. Harvard Business Review showed if you respond to leads within 5 minutes, you're 21 times more likely to convert them than if you wait 30 minutes. 21 times. And Bright Local found 85% of consumers won't leave a voicemail. They just call the next business. Customers expect instant response. They expect your website to engage them immediately. And they expect you to answer every call. If you don't, someone else will. So, here's what we're covering today. First, why websites stopped working in 2023 and what replaced them. Second, the real reason your leads are ghosting you. And third, the hidden price tag on every call you miss. My goal is for you, by the end of this presentation, you're going to see your business differently. You're going to understand where the leaks are, and you're going to know exactly how to fix them. All right, let's dive into revenue killer number one. Why websites stopped working in 2023 and what replaced them. Quick question. How many of you have a website? How many of you are actively driving traffic to your website right now? Facebook ads, Google, SEO, word of mouth, etc. Most of you. So here's my next question. How's that working for you? Because here's what I'm seeing. Businesses are spending more on traffic than ever, but conversion rates are getting worse, and most people have no idea why. So what happened? Simple. Customers' behaviors changed. Remember that stat from earlier? The average attention span online is 8 seconds. That means when someone lands on your website, you have 8 seconds to engage them before they bounce. Here's the problem. Most websites are built like digital brochures. They're passive. They sit there and wait for customers to do something. Read, fill out a form, possibly call. But today's customers don't want to work that hard. They want answers now. And if your website can't provide that, they're gone. Let me show you what this costs. So let's say you're driving 1,000 visitors to your site every month and your conversion rate is 2%, which is pretty average. That's 20 leads per month. Now, what if I told you that 80% of those visitors are bouncing within the first 30 seconds. That's 800 people who came to your site, looked around for a few seconds, and then left. Without booking, without calling, without doing anything. Why? Because your website didn't engage them fast enough. And here's the painful part. A lot of those people were interested. They just needed a little nudge. But your website couldn't give them that. So what replaced websites? Conversations. Today's customers want to have a conversation while they're on your site. They want to ask questions, get answers, and feel heard. And that's where AI chat comes in. Now, I know you're thinking, oh great, a chatbot. Those things are annoying. And you're right. Most chatbots are annoying because they're dumb. But modern AI chat is different. It's conversational, it's smart, and it actually helps. And it engages visitors the instant they land on your site. Here's how it works. Someone lands on your website. Within 3 to 5 seconds, a chat widget pops up. Not pushy, just friendly. Hey, what brings you in today? What questions do you have about body contouring? Were you affected by the recent hailstorm? The visitor types their question, and AI responds instantly with relevant information. Answers follow-up questions. And when they're ready, it books them directly into your calendar, all in real time. Instead of waiting for them to think about it and never come back, according to Drift, businesses that use AI chat see an average conversion rate increase of 3x. So, if you're converting at 2%, and AI chat bumps that up to 6%, use that same example. Instead of 20 leads per month, you'll be getting 60. Same traffic, same ad spend, 3 times the leads. So let's recap. Revenue killer number 1. Your website is getting traffic, but visitors are bouncing because they're not engaged fast enough. AI chat fixes this by starting conversations immediately, answering questions in real time, and guiding visitors toward booking. The result? More leads, more appointments, and ideally, more sales from the same traffic you're already getting. Is this making sense so far? Let's move to an example here real quick. Okay, so I'm on a podiatrist site. This is just a demo. This isn't active, so don't go looking for it yet. So if you land on this site, this would pop up and say, okay, I want to chat with voice. So then it comes up.
Hi, this is Olivia at University Foot Associates. Are you dealing with pain, a nail issue, an injury, or something else?
Hi, Olivia. Yeah, I think I have toenail fungus.
Got it. Toenail fungus is definitely something our doctors treat often. It can be frustrating to deal with. How long have you been noticing it?
For about 3 years now. I think my wife is going to leave me.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. It sounds like this has been weighing on you for a while. The good news is, toenail fungus is treatable, and our doctors can help you get on the right path. Let me grab a couple of quick details so our team can guide you properly. What's your full name?
Bob Brennan.
Thanks, Bob. Let me confirm the spelling. B-O-B-B-R-E-N-N-A-N, right?
Correct.
All right, Bob. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
012 345 6789.
Got it. So that's 012-345-6789, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. Would you like to share your email as well?
So it gathers all that information, and then it's really important that you understand it takes the transcript of that conversation. It also emails you to you as well, so you have context of what was asked. So as you follow up or you're looking at the booked appointment, you have a better understanding of what they're coming to you for. So with that, we're going to hop back into the rest of the presentation. So the next revenue killer is why leads are ghosting you. Hint, it's not you. Ever had this happen? Someone fills out a form submission on your website or messages you on Facebook or Instagram. You reach out within an hour or two, which feels pretty responsive. But when you call or email, crickets, nothing. It's like they disappeared. So what happened? Here's the truth. They didn't ghost you because you weren't good enough. They ghosted you because someone else got to them first. Here's what's happening. The moment someone opts into your website, the algorithm kicks into gear. Google, Facebook, Instagram, they all start showing that same person more ads. Similar ads, adjacent product and service ads, even ads from your competitors immediately. Because the platform knows this person is in the buying mode. So that same person who was just on your website 5 minutes ago, they're scrolling through Facebook, seeing ads from 3 of your competitors, and they're watching YouTube, getting hit with more competitor ads. They're being bombarded with options. And here's the brutal part. It doesn't matter how good you are. What matters is who gets to them first. Remember that Harvard stat? If you respond within 5 minutes, you're 21 times more likely to convert them than if you wait 30 minutes. 21 times. Insane, right? Here's why. When someone fills out a form, they're hot right now. They're motivated. But that motivation, it fades fast. Life happens, they get distracted, and suddenly that urgency is gone. Unless someone reaches out and engages them while they're still hot. While you're waiting to follow up, your competitors aren't. The smart ones are reaching out instantly, in less than 5 minutes. And guess what happens? That lead who was on your website first is now talking to your competitor. By the time you reach out an hour later, they've already booked with someone else. Here's where AI-powered follow-up comes in. When someone fills out a form within 60 seconds, they get a text. Hey Bob, just saw your info came through our website. What was your interest in? Roofing. Immediate, personal, engaging. The lead responds. The AI keeps the conversation going, builds rapport, makes them feel heard, and when they're ready, books them into your calendar automatically while you're doing literally anything else. You got to them first. And according to InsideSales.com, companies that respond within 1 minute are 391% more likely to convert. Now, where they came up with 391, I don't know. So, then companies that wait 5 minutes, 391%. That's nearly 4x your conversion rate, just from being faster. And AI gives you that speed automatically. So, with revenue killer number 2, your leads aren't ghosting you because you're not good enough. They're ghosting because someone else got there first. AI-powered follow-up solves this by engaging within 60 seconds, keeping the conversation going while they're hot, and booking them before competitors get a chance. More appointments, more conversations, more sales. Starting to see a trend here? Let's hit the last one. Revenue killer number 3, the hidden price tag on every call you miss. Quick question. How many calls do you think you're missing every week? Not just the ones that show up in missed calls, but the ones where people called, didn't get an answer, and just moved on. Without leaving a voicemail, without trying again. Just gone. Most business owners assume if it's important, they'll leave a voicemail. Wrong. 85% of consumers will not leave a voicemail. They just hang up and call the next business. Think about your own behavior. When's the last time you left a voicemail? Probably never, because it's annoying. You just call the next option. Your customers are doing the exact same thing. Let me show you what this costs. Let's say your average customer is worth $1,000. You're missing 10 calls per week. That's probably conservative. Let's say 1 in 5 with someone ready to buy now. That's 2 customers per week, $2,000 per week in lost revenue, $8,000 per month, $96,000 per year just from missed calls. And here's the thing. A lot of those people, you were their first choice. But when you didn't answer, they called the next business. And whoever answered first, that's who they went with. Even if that business wasn't as good as you. But simply because they answered the phone and you didn't. Harsh, but I get it. You can't answer every call. You're with customers, you're on other calls, running your business, but AI can. Here's what an AI receptionist does. And imagine this for a second. Someone calls, AI answers immediately in a natural voice. Hey, thanks for calling Bob's Plumbing. How can I help you? The caller explains what they need. AI asks qualifying questions, then books them into your calendar if they're ready. Takes their info for a callback, transfers them to you if needed, all automatically. And AI doesn't just answer, it makes people feel heard. It creates forward momentum. By the time that call ends, the person feels like they're already working with you. So they stop looking. They stop calling other businesses because the problem's being handled. So, before we recap, let me show you an example. So, this is an example of what would happen if you called them. So the same technology used in the voice chat is used for the call. So let's just try this. Phone's ringing.
Hi, this is Heather with Help With Your Cell Phone Repair in Eagan. What model of phone are you looking to repair today?
Hi Heather, I have an iPhone 14 with a cracked screen. I was wondering what it would cost to fix.
For an iPhone 14 screen repair, the cost is $125 if you book an appointment in advance, and it takes about 30 minutes. If you walk in without an appointment, the price is $135. Booking in advance saves you $10. Would you like me to schedule an appointment for you?
Yes, please.
Sure, let me check the available appointment slots for you. Just a quick note. Appointments are only available Monday through Friday since the store is closed on weekends. One moment while I pull up the options. Here are the available appointment slots. Today, March 17th, 3:45 p.m., 4 p.m., or 4:15 p.m. Tomorrow, March 18th, 10 a.m., 11:45 a.m., or 1:30 p.m. Thursday, March 19th, 10 a.m., 11:45 a.m., or 1:30 p.m. Which one works best for you?
Let's do today at 3:45 p.m.
Got it. To book your appointment, I'll need your email address so we can send you the confirmation details. Could you please provide it?
Yeah, it's bob@iotinc.com.
Thanks. Let me confirm that. Is it bob@iotinc.com?
Yes.
You're all set for today, March 17th at 3:45 p.m. The repair will take about 30 minutes. A confirmation has been sent to your email, bob@iotinc.com. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Nope, that should do it. Okay, so it didn't ask for my cell phone number because I already have called this, so it actually knows my information based on my email or what have you. So let's continue with the rest of the presentation. But that would happen, just to be clear, that can happen through voice chat, and then also it will happen through this phone number. If you call that number, let's say after hours, it'll roll over. During business hours, a real person answers it. Okay, so let's recap. You're missing calls. Sorry. Every missed call is a potential customer calling your competitors. 85% won't leave a voicemail. AI receptionist answers the call every time. It qualifies leads, it books appointments, it makes people feel heard. More appointments, more customers, more sales. From calls you're already getting, but currently missing. Now, let's bring it all home. Revenue killer 1. Website is not engaging fast enough. AI chat starts conversations immediately. Revenue killer 2, not reaching leads while they're hot. AI follow-up engages within 60 seconds. Missing calls from ready buyers. AI receptionist answers 24/7. These aren't complicated problems, but they're costing you real money every single day. Here's the thing. Now that you know about these leaks, you can't unsee them. And honestly, that's kind of the point, because knowing where the problem is, that's half the battle. But here's where most people get stuck. They leave presentations like this, fired up, motivated, ready to make changes. But then they get back to their businesses and life happens. They're not sure where to start, which tools to use first, how to set it up for their specific situation or business, so nothing changes. And 3, 6, or even 12 months from now, they're still bleeding revenue from these 3 leaks. I don't want that for you, so I'm going to make you an offer. And it's probably going to upset my team, but whatever. Normally, when we do this for clients, we charge around $2,000 for the setup, plus around $500 a month to keep everything running. That's our standard rate. And honestly, the right clients are happy to pay it because we're plugging leaks that are costing them thousands. But here's the deal. For the first 5 businesses who take action today, I'm waiving the entire setup fee, all $2,000, gone. You pay $0 for setup and just $397 per month. That's it. No setup fee, no onboarding fee, no hidden costs. Just $397 a month. And you're getting your first AI employee installed, trained on your business, working 24/7 to capture revenue you're currently losing. But why am I doing this? Honestly, I want some killer case studies. I want to prove this works across all different industries. And I'm willing to eat the setup costs to make that happen. Plus, I'm genuinely tired of watching good businesses bleed revenue. When the fix is this simple, so I'm making it stupid easy to say yes. Here's exactly how all this works. You put down a $100 deposit that reserves your spot as one of the first 5. Then we schedule an onboarding call, you and me and my team, and we'll go through your business. Figure out which one of these 3 leaks is hitting you the hardest, and we go to work. We'll personally install your AI employee, train it to sound like you, make sure it's capturing leads, booking appointments, or answering calls. Whatever your business needs the most. By the time we're done, you've got an AI employee working around the clock and you didn't pay a single dollar in setup fees. Just $397 a month to keep it running. And real quick, let's talk about what this is actually worth. Say we plug just 1 leak and it brings you 5 extra customers per month. If your average customer is worth $1,000, that would mean $5,000 per month in new revenue. You're paying $397 a month, making an extra $5,000 a month. That would be a profit of around $4,600 per month from the same leads you're already getting, but currently losing over the course of a year. That would mean an extra $55,000 in your pocket. And remember, you would have paid $0 to set this up. But here's the catch. This offer is only for the first 5 people. Once these 5 spots are gone, the setup fee comes back, $2,000, and a monthly fee of $500. So if you're the 6th person to sign up, fortunately you're paying $2,400 more your first year for the exact same thing, just because you waited. Please don't be that person. So if you're ready to rock and roll, pull out your phone and get ready to go to the link or scan the QR code and put down your $100 deposit that locks you in your spot and waives the $2,000 setup fee. Then you'll schedule your onboarding call with us. We'll figure out which leak to plug and you'll get it done. Simple as that. So here's the QR code, and it'll be throughout the whole presentation here on YouTube. If you're listening on podcast, you'll have to go to the podcast notes and click on the link there. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I need to think about it, or I need to run this by my partner, and I get it. But here's the reality. There are way more than 5 people in attendance today, and I guarantee you at least 5 of them are pulling out their phones right now. So if you hesitate, even for a few minutes, these spots are going to be gone, and you'll be stuck having to pay full price, or worse, you'll do nothing. In 6 months from now, you'll probably still be losing the same revenue. So do yourself a favor, put down the $100 deposit, lock in your spot, then talk to your partner, then think about it, and at least you'll have secured the deal. Worst case, we hop on a call and it's not a good fit. You also get your $100 back, no questions asked. Best case, you get an AI employee installed for free. It starts capturing leads you were losing, and this becomes one of the smartest moves you made all year. So again, go to the link and then put down your deposit. Let's plug that link. I appreciate your time today. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, and if you have any questions, be sure to email me at bob@Intrycks, and that's spelled INTRYCKS.com, and hope to see you very soon. Thanks. Thanks for watching Local SEO Tactics Podcast. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss new insights. We've got more expert tips on SEO, AEO, and digital marketing strategies coming your way every week. Want to dive deeper? Check out our other videos right here, or grab our free resources in the description below. Thanks again for tuning in, and remember, staying ahead online starts right here.